Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Here we go, part 17 of Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise, I'm sorry. Blind playthrough. We left off, we just left Vincent. And we're about to head on to this area. So, we have an owl somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
Mahog Sar.
Just going to see how these people fight.
No choice. Here I come.
How's this?
Okay, he just learned a new spell. I like it.
How about this?
He just learned a new one? Oh my god.
If they rush you.
Okay, we learning new spells everywhere.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
I gotta find this owl. Where's this owl at? He's somewhere around here. I wanna kill y'all. There's an owl around
Go
here.
no further!
Here I come,
Armor won't save you!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Wind!
Gale
We
Force!
did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Damn, how many people
your
like...
heart's content.
My
Alright, where's
fists
he
are
at?
crushing it out there!
Where is he at?
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo.
I heard him. Okay.
Hoo hoo.
Devil.
Hoo.
Oh, we're not putting... Okay. We're not doing no devil tail now.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Let's look around.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Rise damage! Mirage!
The tide of battle are in tip-top shape. How could a girl ever say no?
What? Too sentimental?
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright, let's keep looking.
There's something in the water.
There's something in the water.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renan eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, we learning to fish now. Yeah. Consists of 4-step cast and non-layer fish. Okay. Most fishing is the same in every game. So, we're gonna go right here.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
There's
Good
bubbles.
idea. I'll go for that one. Hup.
Oh wow.
All right. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
Okay, okay.
Ugh.
Got him. Oh, she knows how to
Well,
handle that rod.
that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
I see it right here. I see that big one.
Could it be?
Could it be? I don't know. What does that mean?
Ugh. Ugh.
I mashed that button. Oh, I mashed the wrong button. Oh, okay, so you're not supposed to hold it. You're just supposed to mash it.
Anybody could reel in that.
Oh, we
Not
got a
too
new
shabby,
record.
friend.
Let's go, baby. Alright, we're gonna do one more time. I'm gonna throw all the way out here.
Yeah. All right, once more from the top.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Let's see.
I've got something.
Got it. Is it small? That's small. I see the gold. That's what I'm trying
I'll
to...
catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Alright, let's go. We're going to leave off that one. Quit fishing. Yes.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Yo, heal that dude, man.
I'm always amazed what he
Infantry shield.
Just-
Okay. That's for a old girl. Ah.
It's doing my job. No need.
Hey. Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's just go. Trying to get on through,
Something feels odd here.
Holy snap.
Be on your guard.
Oh, we're going in. Let's go.
Little help! I'm not so good with airborne combat.
Got him.
Energy!
Say no more!
That's all of them.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Oh wow. Look at these boys.
All right.
No. Grow vines from the ground and snake.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Take it! You're
It's like
finished!
trying to keep up with a wolf.
Now or never.
I'm only getting started. Lightning
Can't get out of this!
Eat this!
Breathing and smelling to me. Yeah, and bubbling to me. You require a hand.
Lightning Lunar correction! Lunar blast!
In a bind?
Light astral energy!
Gotta hit the other one, huh?
Do you require a hand?
Heavy water! Gas in the wind!
I'll run you
Air
through.
thrust! Light astral! Lunar corruption! Lunar blast in the wind! In here!
Can't get out of this!
I'll be saving this one!
There it goes.
A freezing storm!
Motherfucker. Okay.
The earth throbs in pain.
Lightning tornado! All right!
You're mine!
Showtime!
You're finished! Severing wind! Take it! It's over! You're mine!
This is it! Here goes!
Take this!
Take this! Ah! Mirage!
Take this wind again! Air thrust!
Okay.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Okay. Really? Now I can hold 6 skills. So I probably won't mess with it right now. But eventually we will. So let's hit this, this, and this.
I sense a strange power from this.
A comfortable win.
Alright, let's go.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as
Alright, we're gonna go
having
straight.
much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Some enemies. Okay.
Right, here goes! I'm not done! Now or never! You're finished! Take this! You're mine! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
The enemy wields arc too.
You'll soon see about that.
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively. Not on my watch.
Now you see what I can do.
Take this! It's over! Swallow blade!
Do it.
Yeah, you really have to use
This should come in
everybody's
handy when
skill.
crafting weapons.
I noticed that. 73. I don't need that, though, man. Like, I don't think gold or gold is a big important thing. Doesn't seem like it, right?
Go no further. I never miss.
You require a hand. Airborne beast.
In
Got
an
it.
instant! Impact block!
Oh!
Step back. This one's all law.
Alright, so we're going down and then
It's so
to the
hilly
left.
around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it.
Gotta break through! Take this!
I'm surrounded.
Eat this! Take this! Rising
Another one down.
We're thinning them out.
Please, more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Rising one!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job
You
for
may
your
quit
truly.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are
damn,
hardly
missed it.
worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Do it. Kitara frozen.
Hammer.
Oh!
We can
Well, I'm
really make
loving the
weapons
different
with this?
skills, man. I'm loving it. Did I go the right way? Oh yeah, we're going right. Alright, we're going this way.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while.
No holding back.
You're mine!
This will be a piece of cake.
I'm only getting far enough.
Take this.
Win.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Mine.
Stardust!
Ready.
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Photon.
Bro, that move is just nasty out there too.
Spread.
Cross slash. Stop.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Okay, you grab this first. Hang on. love that.
Not a chance. Lightning Wyvern.
Do it!
Start it. My turn. You're mine.
Lunar blast!
You're on. Here I come. Rising Wyvern.
Do it!
Kisara.
Got him again.
Commander of Heaven.
Oh, that's no, I see now. But that's dope as shit.
Everyone hanging in there?
I don't mind them skills at all.
Hey, new equipment!
Who was that for? Alright, so we're gonna go back out, come, okay. Got it. Let's go.
More Dahnan ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands. This will be a delicious piece of cake. Burning strike!
You're on.
Arrow ball!
I'm not done. Here I come. It's over. Start up. You're on.
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
They got me flanked! I'll tear you apart!
Ice tornado!
You're on.
Air thrust!
We managed to pull through.
I sure have built up a sweat for this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahawk Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed.
No backing down!
Strike. Slash. Rising Wyvern.
Not in your dreams! Lunar
You're
blast!
mine. Rising Wyvern.
Lightning
You're on.
descent!
Rising Wyvern.
I'm like crazy.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters
this place?
combat.
Alright, so okay, this is like a dead end.
Some kind of old house?
What's up, my guy? I got you. Oh, girl. Sorry. See a chest in there. Golly, these areas are getting massive, though.
Get lost!
Take this. Lava blade. I'm on it.
Into the
You're
shadows!
on. Burn. We did it. My turn. New escape.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said?
I didn't mean to do that.
That focus goes double for you, Lob. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
Rising Wyvern.
No complaints here!
Now!
It's a chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That's still that double front flip slash. Yeah. Still one of the best.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part.
Out of our way! Where are you going? I can carve through armor! He did! Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Wow.
Watch your back!
Take this.
I'm on it!
You're on. Covering the chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want to...
You're on.
Am I on a roll or
I'm
what?
getting a bunch
Well,
of
look
stuff,
who's in a
man.
bright and shiny mood.
Excuse me.
I found some equipment.
Oh my god. I found some equipment. I mean, I'll tell you. Can I
Let me
actually
take a
jump
look
right
at
here?
it.
I can run out now. Let me make sure. Yes, I can. this way. Yeah. So let's go. I'm gonna try to run and try to grab all the stuff. If I don't have to fight right away, I'm not gonna fight. I need that.
Gone! Here I come! Blue escape! Ignite! On it! I'll tear you apart!
If it's in the sky, it's
Move on! Do it!
astral energy. Full throttle.
Dang, bro.
You're mine! Move on! Rising Viper!
Light astral energy.
I really owe you so much for sitting this fight out.
We're in good form!
I feel like I gotta fight these.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Never miss.
It's over! Eat this!
See, why didn't you shoot back?
Rising Viper!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
That's a
astral
one
energy
hit
was
quitter right
incredible.
there, man.
I gave it everything I had.
No telling when I'm missing Tempest. So we're good here. So we're good here. Alright, double check. Alright, we got this way. This way. So let's do.
Through these lands most verdant green,
No, let's not go that way. Let's go.
my eyes alight for sights
This way.
unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you
Oh, that's
see
an herb.
exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Let's go check this. Oh. Damn.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Alright, so we're good now, hopefully. Let's keep going. See where we're going now. Probably another big ass area. Oh.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we
Oh,
fighting?
snap.
Who even are you?
In a bind, nothing gets by you. Now you see what I can do.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll tear you apart.
Take this.
Yeah, you take this.
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
One more time. Ferment render.
Take this.
Searing flame. Arrow wall. I'm out.
You're mine!
Swirl
Blade! Die!
I'll tear you apart.
Eruption. What's in the sky is mine.
Dragon shout.
Gemini
Woo! Oh, he got me out of there.
whirlwind snap. Lightning orb. You're mine.
Prepare to be seared.
Lightning raging cascade. I'm only getting
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
He just stabbed me. That he's bad. Oh my god.
Wake up, please.
Alphen?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Something happened.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you were...
I'm fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Okay, I got to say, y'all, that battle was freaking unreal. He whooped our ass. You see that right here? Oh, I thought it was something. Okay. Yeah, we're cutting it. The time of cutting off, so yeah, let's hurry and get through here. Hopefully it's just a... And we're here. Boom. Scene.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end right here. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I might even just clip that out and make it, I don't know, make it a short or something, because that's amazing. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it like I did. I mean, when she got stabbed, I thought it was over. I thought she was dead. So, much love to everybody. Appreciate all the support, like always. Much love to y'all. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what y'all think of that fight. Peace out, y'all.